Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So you're planning to buy a car in 2025, right? So just hold on. Let me walk you through some very important step before you make that big decision in your life. So prices have gone up again this year and electric cars are more common than ever. But is India ready for the electric vehicles? Which one you should buy, petrol diesel car or an electric car? And which car you should buy under 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs or even under 15 lakhs? So we are going to talk about everything, which is the best time to buy your car, long-term savings between a petrol and an EV, the differences between prices across the state, and which company gives you the best value for your car. So car prices in 2025 has jumped across a year or even 2 years ago, and not by a little. Maybe we are talking about 30,000 to 1 lakh in most cases. But this is mainly happening due to stricter emission norms, like we have BS6 phase 2 now. We have better safety standards like 6 airbags across even in standard models in all cars, and rising raw material cost. Plus you have to pay for insurance and registration charges, which has jumped a lot across many states. So mainly we are talking about 8 lakh rupees of cars in 2020. Now they will cost you more than 10 lakhs in most states. So when you should buy your car? So there are two sweet windows. One is in March, which everyone knows, before the financial year ends. So you will get a lot of offers during that time. And another one is during Dussehra and Diwali, where you will get multiple exchange bonuses, extended warranties, and even they will throw some free accessories right for you. But one note here, do not buy your car in January in any year, because if you're buying a car in January, that car is probably manufactured in the previous year, and then in later year when you're trying to sell the car, the resale value will drop. So price differences across states. Most of the buyers miss this because the same car, same model, but the on-road price will differ and vary from 50,000 to even 1.2 lakhs depending where you live. States like Delhi, Gujarat, Chandigarh have lower RTO and registration charges, but states like West Bengal, Maharashtra and Karnataka have higher RTO and registration charges. So the same car of 5 lakh in West Bengal will be much lesser in Delhi, Gujarat and Chandigarh. So if you have a second home or a family member in low tax state, exploring that option will be much beneficial. If you can, like registering your car over there, it will be much beneficial, but just check the rules. Which car brands are worth your money in 2025? Let's talk about value, because not every flashy car is worth your hard-earned money out there. So let's talk about value, and when we talk about value, Tata Motors. So Tata Cars is giving a solid value right now. Think about Tata Punch, one of the highest selling car in the last financial year. Think about Tata Nexon, one of the highest selling EV cars. They are great, offering great safety standards and rugged build. Maruti Suzuki remains the most trusted for affordability, mileage and service reach. However, Hyundai cars gives you a more tech in their car and gives you a more polished look. Cars like Hyundai Exter and Hyundai Venue. So if after sale service is a concern for you, so let me tell you, Maruti Suzuki has over 3,500 service centers across all India. However, Tata and also Hyundai is catching up fast, especially in smaller cities. So just don't go for a car which look good and flashy in ads. Think about the long-term ownership. EVs versus petrol in 2025. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? EVs. So they're everywhere. Like you look around, you will find Tata Nexon, Mahindra XUV 400, even the small MG Comet, and even sometimes Citroen EC3. And sure, they are great, low running cost, zero emissions. But here's the thing, EVs in 2025 are not for everyone. So if you live in a tier 1 or a metro city and your daily commute is between 150 kilometers and you have a private parking spot where you can install your EV charging station, then EV is your best car. Like you're looking at maybe 1 to 2 rupees per kilometer running cost and barely any maintenance. But if you're like me, who would like to do road trips, highway trips, and where you live you don't have much EV charging stations, then petrol or diesel car is your best bet. Also, the resale value of an EV car is still a gamble. So let me tell you how. The tech in your EV car might get outdated maybe in a year or 2 or max 3 years. Also, the aging of the battery in your car is still a concern. So unless you are planning to keep your car for the next 5 to 6 years, I will tell you, buy a petrol or diesel car which will offer you much more peace of mind. Who should buy what? Here's a simple breakdown. you are an urban daily commuter who wants to save on fuel, go for an EV. But if you are a traveler who wants to do longer road trips and you do not have a proper private parking where you can install your charger, or you don't have proper charging infra around you, petrol or diesel car. But if you're like me, who just needs something that just works and is cheaper to maintain, petrol hatchback still rules. But if you are buying a second car and you want to experiment with tech, then go for an EV. But if this is going to be your only car, make sure it fits your routine first. So next, long-term cost of ownership. So you've already bought your car and it has been like 5 years and you have drove it nicely for around 60,000 of kilometers. So first, if it is an EV car and you have drove around 60,000 kilometers, so you're looking at roughly 80,000 rupees in both charging and barely any maintenance. If it's a petrol car and drove around 60,000 kilometers in the last 5 years, you're looking at around 4 lakhs of fuel and maintenance cost. And if it's a diesel, around 3 to 3.5 lakhs in both fuel and maintenance. So what is the outcome? So EV cars right now are very expensive upfront, but if you're trying to play the long game, you will recover that extra cost in the long run. So think about it. Next topic, best cars to buy, differences by budget. So if you're buying your car and your budget is 5 lakhs or below, then go for Alto, K10, VXI, top model. If your budget is 10 lakh and below, then I suggest go for Tata Punch, Hyundai Exter or Maruti Suzuki Fronx. If your budget is 15 lakh or below, I would suggest go for Tata Nexon, Maruti Suzuki Brezza or Hyundai i20 N-Line. But if your budget is above 15 lakh, then I would suggest go for Hyundai Creta SX model or XUV 700, any model. So make sure these are the on-road prices based in Delhi. Depending on your city, you might see a 50,000 to 1 lakh of price differences. So here's some final thoughts. To wrap it up, buying a car in 2025 isn't just about what's new or what's trending. It's about what fits your life, what fits your budget, your routes, the fuel station and the charging station scenario. So look beyond ads. Go to your car dealer, ask about the on-road price with complete breakdown. Think about real ownership cost, not just a car EMI. And don't buy more car than you need, because at the end of the day, it's you who will be paying for that extra car. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comment section which car you're planning to buy. Is it a petrol car, diesel car, an electric car? And don't forget to hit the like button and hit subscribe and share with anyone who's planning to buy a car in 2025. Until then, drive safe and choose smart.